Hi, my Scorpios. Welcome to your May reading, May 2018. And first, I wanted to remind you that these readings are general. So it might resonate with your situation. It might not resonate at all. So if it doesn't resonate, well, the message is not for you. And these are good for your moon sign, rising sign, and sun sign. Okay? So what is the big thing going on right now is what everyone's talking about is about Uranus. Uranus moving into Taurus. And it's going to be in your 7th house. Alright, Scorpio. 7th house, which is the house of partnerships and deals with all type of associations. Deals with all type of associations, and we're talking about house of marriages. I'm just looking at the cards right now. So all type of associations like marriage, partnerships, business partnerships, divorce, open enemies. Also, I'm just looking at this. Great. Perfect. So let's keep talking here about what's going on. Major shifts going on in your 7th house. Maybe what's going to happen is, well, not maybe, well, for some of you are going to be stuck. And while I'm saying stuck, I'm saying, look at this, the Hangman. Stuck in a relationship, stuck in a road where you don't know what to do. You are just trying to decide things and thinking, oh, I feel like I'm maybe in a relationship that I am feeling suffocated, right? And it's not only Uranus coming over here in your 7th house. Uranus was in Aries before, it's until May 15. It's still going to be in Aries, and it's in your 6th house of health and work. So I'm pretty sure you've been having those drastic changes in health and how you look. And I think I actually said something about how your perception was going about you and how you look. So that was Uranus making those drastic changes on you, especially in your health and work. Now it's moving towards your 7th house. So it's making now this drastic changes in your house of partnerships, either relationships, either business ships. So the thing is, there's going to be a lot of change because you are being stuck. You're feeling stuck. So until the first 2 weeks of May, you're still going to have this energy. However, once these changes start occurring, you are going to feel like the Tower in reverse. Yes, Tower in reverse. Let's look at this. Let's look at this because all these cards fall and I want to show it to you. So let me just move this down so you can have a really nice view of those cards. Yeah, I know you're looking at this, and I really love this card. It was the last one. So, being stuck in a crossroad, right? Not knowing where to head, where to go. Should I fly or should I not? So that's exactly what the changes are coming. And not only enough with these changes that Uranus is producing on you, is pushing you. It's about pushing you to freedom, pushing you to make some unpredictable changes. Okay, so you're like, oh no, I don't like it. You're a fixed sign and you don't like unpredictable changes, but you will have to pass through it. So So it's going to make you feel a little bit conflicted internally. And I've seen this card for many of all the signs because you guys are going to feel it. Are going to feel the entrance of Uranus, either in partnership and house matters and whatever. But for you, it's in your relationship. So for some of you, you will decide to get separate ways. That doesn't mean that you are going to get divorced, but either you or your partner are going to need to make massive changes when it comes to relationships. And I see it over here. We have the 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5, 8 of Wands reverse, and then we have the Father of Pentacles here. If you have been dealing with someone who's an earth sign, because this is not you, you are in that transition already, feeling conflicts about this person. You having this conflict, and it's you feeling like you need to feel more free. Okay, and this person might not be bad at all. I feel like this person, Scorpio, it's very stable. It's an earth sign, and the King of Pentacles is someone who is a very nice and practical person. If it's not an earth sign, can be any other sign that represents this personality of the King of Pentacles. So just think about how this person is in your life. And if you are single, right? And if you're single, there's new things that are coming. Although 7th house is more to referring to marriage and serious long-term relationships. The 5th house is more related to fun and romance and dating. This one is more like related to marriage, right? And everything. So the problem here is that Uranus is going to push you so bad and motivate you to create drastic changes in your relationship. Not enough with this, we have the new moon in your same 7th house. So this is like an opening of doors where you are thinking what decisions to make, because I can't see clearly. I can't move. I'm stuck here, but I'm feeling suffocating and I need to move forward in my life and my relationship. Something needs to change. And that's how you're going to feel. And that, like I said, is making you wonder. It's like, oh my God, should I break apart and have my distance? Because I need to feel independence. Like you need to feel you need to be in your own skin, and you want your partner to be in their own skin. Like you guys need like a time apart to kind of like think clearly what you need to change, and that's how is things going to happen. And you are having the awareness. Mars is here. This tower represents Mars. Mars enters your 4th house. Look, the tower, the Mars card, and it's in reverse, and it's bringing you that awareness. Is the house of home and family. And of course, is going to be retrograde in June 26th. But for now, we're just going to talk about only May. And it will create some kind of conflicts with family matters. Could be that some of you want to move houses. Maybe you guys, like someone will move out and you will stay at home, or you will have to move out. And, you know, also have to be with the 4th house of family and kids. Maybe something with your kids. But the tower in reverse has to be with expected changes. Even though it's unexpected, you're already having the awareness through Uranus. Uranus is the unexpected change. But when it comes to Mars, these are changes that are expected that you are being already aware of. So if you have had any conflict with family, it's time to be revised. And you know, don't worry. I know, not a great news for you, but don't worry. You know, things are going to move to a better place. And of course, this is sometimes have to be dealing with a mother situation also. And well, I think you need to clarify things, right? Even with your husband, because the home also has to be with the partner, with your husband, with your wife, whoever you're living with at this point, because it's a home in family and real estate, right? Also, it could be like you guys need to decide to move or buy a home or something of that. I don't know exactly what it is. You know what the theme is right here, but it's about two drastic shifts and changes in your life, especially when it comes to family matters and relationships. The full moon is coming. The full moon is coming, and I think you're going to really need to put in practice the strength card. You're really going to need to have the strength to move forward. Why I'm saying this? Because the full moon, which is going to be Sagittarius, is going to be in your second house of material possessions, the way you're earning money, and also has to be with your self-worth. So what this full moon does is shows you, or bring the shine into, maybe because in the second house, how can you earn money potentially, how you can progress, but also could mean that you might have to do some expenses that you didn't expect, right? Because Uranus is unexpected, full moon is in your second house, so you have all these things, you know, going on with all this energy. So you need to see that you're going to be worth it. And these changes are going to be worth it. You're going to see your self-value. That's one great thing that you will be aware of. If you were feeling like you were not deserving to have this or that or whatever it is, you're going to feel like you do. You have value, and you feeling that self-worth, that you probably had it a little bit, you know, have you ups and down with your emotions about yourself, and looking at yourself at the mirror and feeling like I don't know if I'm good for this or I'm good for that, or you're going to have that self-worth. This major changes are going to help you to feel that way entering on June. Okay, so that's a great thing. However, I'm going to figure a little bit more about the things, because this has been very, very, very straightforward. We have Mars, we have the way you've been feeling conflicted, and someone in your life, could be your husband or your spouse or your boyfriend, girlfriend, that you feel like, okay, changes need to happen. And of course, look at this. Turns around, Ace of Swords. So this is definitely needed to come out. Ace of Swords. Okay, don't get negative, because I know you're feeling, oh no, I'm having conflicts at home, I might be splitting up with my partner. It doesn't mean necessarily that you're getting divorced, but maybe you having a time apart, or you're gonna have a discussion, and then out of this, what you're gonna get is autonomy, more independence, in a way that is going to benefit you in the long run. Maybe to either break apart from your relationship or make it stronger as a, you know, as a couple. And there is bringing some clarity with the Ace of Swords. So that is the major thing and theme for you. Clarity in this month, my Scorpio, because you are going to need it. You're going to need it. This is why you're passing through all this mess over here. that it seems like, oh my God, no, I don't need this change. I don't need this change. You're feeling scared because it's a lot of unpredictability here. Shifts that are being pushed towards you, and you're like, oh, but it's going to help you to see things in a way that, you will see the truth of why there's conflict inside of you about this person, why there's conflict about you and your self-worth, where there's a conflict of you being stuck, of you not being able to see the truth and being stuck and decisions that you can't really make. Or the Eight of Wands in reverse here, which means like you need to consider your next steps because they are frustrations, they are delays. So those changes, they're going to happen because you are living through this. Okay? And they are going to give you the clarity and is going to give you the power and the courage to find the next steps, to be more independent in life, to feel better with yourself, to fix what you need to fix. So yeah, don't be sad. The new moon is giving you a new path, something that you need, with Uranus in the same house, in the seventh house. So it's about fixing that main serious relationship, marriage, or if you're single and you want to date someone, if you found someone or if you meet someone who is an earth sign or someone who represents this personality of a pentacle, of king of pentacle, like I say, someone who is methodical and well thought, approachable and practical to find solutions, someone that you wanted to be around, but for some reason you are conflicted about this person, well, things are going to come to clarity and you're going to get the strength to move forward and to do things in a different, strange, weird way. Because Uranus is all about freedom and chaos and weird stuff, It's not like, oh, I'm just going to change this. You're going to pick a weird way to change things. And we know, Scorpios, how you guys can be a little weird sometimes. Like you kind of like very I always see Scorpios as not the person who gets the poison and the people and kill them. But I see the people are very like mysterious in a way, like I don't know, evilish sometimes. Like you guys, like to just wait and then boom, just throw the poison. Is like very mysterious, like you don't know, but you guys are very fixed. So if you have something, a prey in front of you, you go very quickly, like slowly moving, and then in 2 hours I'll kill that, and then you go into also kill that. But that thing moves, you're like, no, like you fix signs. So I'm just giving you an example, like you don't like to pass through that. You like to, this is what's happening and this will happen at this time and that's happening at that time. If things move and you need to adjust, you're not quite good adjusting. No. So I know it's not something that you like, but there are major changes happening because you have to pass through it. So the good thing is I just have to lift this one up. It says, Four of Pentacles reverse. You've been healing quite a lot lately. I know that Uranus was in Aries and is going to move into Taurus, like I said, in your 7th house on May 15. So was before in Aries and it was in your 6th house of health. And work. And I think there's a lot of things, work, it's a pentacle, a lot of things you needed to release to get ready for this new endeavor and dealing with this weird, drastic changes that you're going to be passing through since May 15 all the way to May 2026. So there's going to be a period where, Mars is going to be retrograde, and well, first, Uranus is going to move back to Aries from November 6th to March 2019, and you're gonna have to solve those issues of your sixth house. So if you were not feeling well, they're gonna test you. Okay, so yeah, you might feel again in this situation when it comes to your health, but I'm pretty sure you're already moving through it. And when it comes to Mars in your fourth house now, I mean, it's going retrograde. So yeah, a lot of things happening. Maybe in your conflicts with family, maybe something's gonna come up and fix it. That's going to be around June 26th. It goes retrograde. So yeah. But anyway, my Scorpios, remember two great things that at the end is going to happen for you. Power and truth. It's coming to you. Power and truth, and I think that should in clarity. Clarity, truth, and power. Empowering yourself is going to happen for you this month of May. Anyway, my Scorpios, I want to wish you much love and much light. A big kiss. Comment, 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 please, and give me the likes and share and subscribe. Comment, because I really need to know that you are here with me in my channel, because I wasn't really thinking to continue in English, so I'm not sure yet. So please make a comment that you here, so I can see you here. Sometimes I can't see subscribers and whatever, so I want to make sure you're here with me. So comment, comment, comment is very important. So I might not consider, to just stop in English. So I will consider to keep going in English. Okay. So please comment, comment, comment. Bye. Good luck.